Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my presentation tonight. I'd like to introduce you to CFX. I'm Amanda J. Beaver, and I was introduced to CFX a year ago by a good friend and mentor of mine, Hazel Moore. She'd been doing really well, and I'd seen some huge financial growth in her as I watched her on her journey. And so I decided to pop 300 US dollars into an academy and trading pack and basically decided to sit back and see what happened. My profession is I'm a registered nurse and a university lecturer. I travel around the world and I've also done quite a lot of sailing. I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about my retirement, and I didn't really have a retirement plan or savings fund ready. When I got to my mid 40s and I realized I was 15 years away from retirement, I got quite nervous, but I didn't expect what was going to happen in March last year when the world shut down and we went into a pandemic and I had to shut down my business and I had no income. Well, luckily, I decided to check out my CFX package, and lo and behold, it had doubled in size, and I nearly fell over. And it was the first time I realized I'd actually made money by it while I slept, because I really didn't expect to have those results. And I'm sure the person that's invited you today here has had similar results. But without further ado, let's just dive in and find out what it's all about. In this meeting, I'm just going to quickly explain the benefits of a passive income, what Forex is and why we've chosen it, who CFX is, and why I and my team have chosen to align with CFX, who they are, what they do, and most of all, what's in it for you and how it works and how to get started.
At this time of unprecedented worry and anxiety, driven by a single virus, baffling the brightest minds in science, there are lessons that we can take from this global pandemic. We are all equal, regardless of our culture, religion, occupation, financial situation, or social status. It is reminding us that we're all connected, and something that affects one person affects another. It is also reminding us just how important family and home are, how providing for those we love is of critical importance, especially in times of crisis, and how difficult or even impossible that can become under certain circumstances. The world we know is going to change. There's no escaping that fact. One thing still in your control: what you do with your time. There's a tiny percentage of people globally that are completely free of debt, not beholden to anyone. And as incredible as that may sound, anyone can accomplish a similar degree of this success. With proper guidance, you can attain the same freedom and the same peace of mind to enjoy family and friends, regardless of what may be happening in the world around you. While real financial security is available to everyone, it doesn't happen on its own, and it's not easy, but it is absolutely possible for you. To learn what steps you can take today, and to make sure that you're numbered amongst those that are financially free, get back to the person that shared this video with you and take action today.
So I saw a movie just like this a year ago. I invested 300 US dollars. Now I'm sitting on a 30K pack, which I'll explain later. It's generating $1,000 a week US, which is 4 times what I make in my medical job. And in my medical job, I spend 80 hours a week working. And for CFX, I spend probably 10 minutes, except for the odd presentation I do like this. My intention behind this is to share it because I did not think a little nurse from Tasmania, Australia would have access to be financially free and to have a passive income. I'd tried things before. Last year, I'd lost $10,000 in crypto. I'd lost $20,000 in the last 5 years trying to play with the stock market on the extra money I'd made doing night shifts in nursing. I just didn't think I was wired that way, and I didn't think it would be for me. So this has revolutionized my life and given me the thought that I might be able to leave a legacy for my family. So let's discuss why Forex. We're going to look at why Forex, why CFX, and how to get started. So sit back and discover Forex.
The foreign exchange market, or Forex for short, is a global, decentralized, over-the-counter market for the trading of currencies. This market determines foreign exchange rates for every currency. It includes all aspects of buying, selling, and exchanging currencies at current or determined prices. You have probably already participated in the Forex market. If you've ever traveled to another country, you would have exchanged some of your own country's currency for the currency of the country you're going to visit. If you didn't spend all your exchanged currency and deposit it into your bank account when you returned home, and that currency went up in value during your vacation, you would have received more of your home currency for your exchange currency when you deposited your excess foreign currency into your bank. This is also how you make money in the global Forex market. There are plenty of ways to invest your money. Lots of people purchase stocks or bonds. The Forex market has several advantages over the stock and bond market. Stock and bond markets frequently have bull periods and bear periods. A bull period is identified when just about everything in the market is going up. A bear period is identified when just about everything in the market is going down. While it's easy to make money in a bull market, it's much harder for a trader to make money in a bear market when prices are falling day after day. In Forex, there never really is a bear market or a bull market, since each trade consists of buying one currency while selling another. The market never really goes up or down as a whole. One currency going down naturally means the other counter currency is going up. All that matters is the currency you're interested in is either going up or down. Secondly, the Forex market in general is a level playing field. There are no mergers or acquisitions or inside trading to make the market move unexpectedly. The Forex market is the biggest market in the world, with over $5 trillion a day traded. So no one entity is ever big enough to control a market of that size. The market trades 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's 124 hours of continuous trading time available to you. You can start trading at 9 a.m. Monday morning in Sydney, Australia, and wrap up your trading on Friday at 5 p.m. in New York. So the market is ready and waiting for you anytime you want to trade. And because the market is so big, odds are you'll never be stuck in a trade. If you want to get out of a position, you can almost always find someone to buy or sell with. Trades are executed within seconds. Central banks and the global banking industry, governments, financial institutions, multinational corporations, and about 90 million home-based retail trading enthusiasts all trade in the global Forex market.
Pretty cool. And the way I look at it is that I've been an Australian, as I said before, living in England and Europe for the last 25 years. And what I've always done is whenever I want to send money back to Australia, I wait till the pound's high or the euro's high and the Aussie dollar's low. So I get most bang for my buck. And that's how I save the money up to be able to go home for months on end. Why would you send money back to your own country when it was low, unless you were really desperate? So I've actually been accidentally Forex trading without realizing it for the last 25 years I've been living abroad. So when I realized this was what was going on, to me, it made perfect sense. Now, why CFX? What makes them so special? And what makes them so unique? What I really like about CFX is that they combine e-learning and an academy package with a trading pool. So e-learning's the latest thing in the world. For example, I'm a nurse living in Europe, working at the University of Tasmania, teaching doctors online from the other side of the world. It's a market worth 325 billion, estimated to be by 2025. And it's grown 900% between 2001 and 2017. And it's had exponential growth in the last year because of the pandemic. As we know, many people are studying at Yale and Oxford and some of the biggest universities in the world online. And the bonus of online learning is that it requires 40 to 60% less time in the classroom, which gives you more time to have more fun and go on more adventures and do what you love. So I also really like the way CFX has set up their learning modules, because I actually invested in a Forex trading course many years ago. It cost me well over 10 grand and I never made the money back. Quite frankly, I didn't ever complete the course and I really wasn't very good at it. So what I like about CFX is that they've also got the pros that can trade for you, who I'll introduce you to in just a moment. But why Forex? Why not the stock exchange or the equities market or the futures market? Well, as you can see in front of you, if you look at the market comparisons and the daily market volumes, the New York Stock Exchange does 20 million a day, only 20 million a day. The equities market do 191 billion, the futures market 437 billion, and the Forex market, as we saw in the video before, does 5.3 trillion a day. It makes it pretty strong. So why did I choose to align with CFX when obviously I could learn to do this myself, or I could pay a broker or join one of the other companies out there? Well, first of all, the person that introduced me to this platform is someone that I really trust and I know had done her due diligence. And in the last year that I've been with the company, they've paid out over 200 million in trading pool results. 90% positive trade execution, and it's available in over 200 countries around the world. It's basically been running for 21 months, providing consistent trading of between 0.8 and 1.8%, at give or take a day consistently for nearly 2 years. What I love about CFX is their core values, because they really align with my own core values: transparency, honesty, and respect, which you see throughout the whole company. And what I really like is that the vision and the mission and the purpose of this company is to provide financial freedom for all the members using the Academy learning packages and the proprietary Forex technology, which we're going to dive into in just a moment. But first of all, I'd like to introduce you to the founders, because I really align with these guys and their values. And CFX is basically founded by people who just wanted more for people. They wanted people like you and I to be able to get wealthy and find financial freedom. It's an international team of experts in financial markets, and the founders are Husker Lopez, who spent years as a successful entrepreneur and an industry leader in network marketing, cryptocurrency, and has started many successful businesses. And he is dedicated in sharing his vision of prosperity and financial freedom and higher financial education for hundreds of thousands of families globally, because Husker realized that the problem that people like you and I have is that we didn't have the financial education that we needed to find financial freedom and to get a passive income. And then there's Edwin Abad, who's a genius. He's the head of trading operations, and he's an expert in Forex trading with a background in engineering. And basically the years of engineering have put him in a great position to be able to have the critical skills he needs to lead the CFX trading team, particularly in terms of the EA and AI software and proprietary technology that we're going to find out about in a moment. That's one of the major strengths of CFX. But before we go on, let's just look at where it's situated. So CFX is situated in Panama. It's a beautiful 10,000 square foot building on the 9th floor of the RBS Tower, and it's in Punta Pila in Panama. They have an open door policy for all their clients and members, and you can actually turn up at any time and visit them. They also are going to be running academy trainings there, so you can go, and if you choose not to learn online, you can actually go and study with them in Panama, which is something I'm really excited about doing as soon as the world opens up. But more importantly, they're a registered company, and they're also heavily regulated. They're members of the FCA, the DFSA, the FSCA, which are some of the main governing bodies for Forex in Europe, South Africa, England, and so forth. What I love about CFX is their transparency. I am all about transparency, and basically you can see the results live So you can watch the live trades going on in the web TV, which is in your back office, which you get access to when you join CFX and purchase a package. They use a combination of live traders, who we'll meet in a minute, plus their proprietary software. And so basically the traders use EA, so expert sorry, I've just lost me for a moment. Expert advisors, which is their proprietary software, and artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is used by all the main trading firms around the world, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, they all use artificial intelligence. Some use it unmonitored. CFX chooses to monitor it constantly. So the EA and the AI are monitored by the live traders, and the live traders are trading at the same time. So how AI works is that they plug the data into that AI to give it, the best results. And the bonus of the AI is it doesn't have the emotions of the human traders. However, we do have human traders monitoring the artificial intelligence to make sure that they can account for things like pandemics, public holidays, outbreaks, breaks, and situations that cause trading to stop that a robot wouldn't normally pick up on. So the traders have basically developed the expert advisors and the proprietary software. They've got 25 years of successful trading experience, and they work together to get us such consistent results. And so how do you get involved? So we talked before about the academy packages. You've got a choice of 3 levels that open up different modules in the academy. You don't have to do the academy training if you don't want to. You are also able to just pop your money in and let the trading pool do its job. We'll talk about that in a moment, but basically for the elemental layers, it's an investment of between 300 and 3,000 US dollars, and this gives you the basics. So for the elementary levels, if you want access to the academy, you find out about the basic terminology and how the Forex trading works. For the advanced levels, between 5,000 and 20,000, you get a little bit more information, and it unlocks the modules 3 and 4, which shows you the ins and outs of trades and the technologies that they use, and goes a bit deeper into the Forex trading. The Supreme packages are between 30 and 100K, and this goes into the more challenging aspects of trading, such as the mindset and the psychology required to be a successful trader, which gives you the strong foundations that you need. So what happens when you buy a pack with CFX? Let's just talk about a $1,000 pack because it's easier. So when you buy a $1,000 pack, it is split up. And so it goes into a couple of areas. 70% of that $1,000, so 700, goes into the trading account. And that becomes the amount that's being traded on your behalf by the team you saw before. What happens with this amount is that it can continue to grow up to 200%. So when that 1,000K package becomes 2,000, then it is time to reinvest or withdraw. So you can take your money and take it out, and you're able to take it out weekly as long as it goes, or you can wait till it gets to 2,000 and withdraw it all and leave. Or if you're like me, you can reinvest. And so I just continue to reinvest and upgrade my packages, which has got me from 300 US dollars to 30,000, which is generating for me at this time about 1,000 US dollars a week, plus about another 1,000 in bonuses. So what are the bonuses? Well, the bonuses come from what's called the bull capital. And that means that basically when you share the package with someone, the 30% that goes towards the trading products, but because the academy products rather have already been created, the money that goes to pay for the academy packs actually go to people that referred you. So whoever referred you to the program gets 50% of that 30% that went towards your academy pack, and the other 50% goes out into the wider matrix, which as soon as you join up, you become a part of, and we all benefit from that, which we get regular payouts. It's called the uni level bonus. And once again, that's capped at 200%. Is there anything else that CFX are doing? So besides the Forex trading and the academy packs, CFX are now in the beginnings of launching the copy trading. The copy trading's going to be extremely exciting and going to a whole nother level. You're going to have the experts trading for you, and you're going to have an individual broker account, and you're going to have 24/7 access to that account with full transparency and automation. It's very exciting. And if you want to know more, please reach out to the person that invited you to this webinar. The pre-launch is here, and it'll be open to the general public soon. So thanks very much for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're inspired. If you have any questions, please reach out to the person that invited you. And if that's me, please reach out to me. And I'd just like to say thank you so much to Husker Lopez. Thank you to Edwin Adam for creating such an incredible product. I have found so much joy and freedom in my life because I'm able to focus on my career and what I do and love the most, knowing that I am building towards the future, and that I'm going to be safe, and that I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to be wealthy, and I'm going to be able to leave a generational wealth legacy to my nieces and nephews and the children of tomorrow. Thanks for watching. You're watching Amanda J. Beaver, Global Partner of CFX. Please join using the link below and yell out if you need a hand.